Today we are going to make popcorn. We have microwave popcorn, but if you look, we don't have a microwave. So I did a little bit of research on the internet and discovered that you can actually make microwave popcorn in a pot. Believe it or not, it's going to work. So come on over here and I'll show you how to do it. So we'll start off with our popcorn. Now Jorge, when he bought these, they were 2 for 1. So he got the single serve bags. So being it's going to be 2 of us, I'm going to use 2 separate bags. So we're going to open it just like you normally would, putting it in the microwave. However, one of the biggest differences, we're not putting them in the microwave, so therefore we have to take them out of the bags themselves. So I'm going to take the plastic off. And then we're actually going to cut this bag open. Alright, so normally all of your popcorn will be settled down in the center or in the bottom, being that these are the single bags, they're down at the bottom. So we're just going to cut a nice hole on top. Alright, take the lid off. Okay, we're going to need a spoon to help us get all the butter and oil out. You can make sure you're going to get all the kernels and all of the oil that's in there. So Jorge, if you want to come here, I'll show you what it's going to look like on the inside. So as we see inside of here, we have our popcorn kernels, and all of that yellow stuff is our oil and our butter and all that goodness. So we're going to make sure that all of this is taken out and put into the pot. So just dump it, and it goes right in. Now again, like I said, we got to make sure we get all that nice butter and oil out. Where our spoon comes into play, scrape it off. Because you're going to make sure that you get all this goodness out. And then you're going to do the same thing for the second bag as well. So we're going to take a little break. I'm going to put both bags in and then we'll be right back. Alright, so inside of here you have 2 single-serve bags of popcorn. And this, if you are doing the regular size bag, you would just put the entire bag in here. So you're going to start off, we're going to jack this baby up as high as it'll go. We want to get it nice and hot. Now the most important part is your lid. So it's going to keep all the nice hot inside of there. It's going to keep it going. So this is number 1 secret. Number 2 secret is to keep it moving. So when it's on here, you're just going to gotta keep going, shaking it up. Going to keep those popcorn kernels moving around, keep them active, and that way they don't get stuck on the bottom and burn, because that is not good. Now, one additional step that I did forget to do, I like to put a little bit of garlic salt in there. It gives a little extra flavor. Most time when you go to your theaters and whatnot, they'll put some salt on it. Well, I'm going to add just a little bit of garlic salt just to give them a little extra flavor. So as the heat's turning on, the butter is starting to melt on the inside. Just going to keep this moving inside of here, so if you want to come in and take a look and see what it looks like, what's going on the inside. So from here on out, we're just going to stay right here. You're going to watch it, because it's pretty cool at how this happens. They did some research on the internet. A lot of people said you could not do it like this, that the microwave popcorn was made to be done in the microwave. Some people said you can do it. So I was like, yeah, why not? Let's try it. I tried it. It worked. So we're doing it again. We're going to have a little movie and popcorn night. Got some movies out of the red box. Now, some of my friends from back in South Carolina, like Mr. Neil Boone, he knows that I used to love a product called Jiffy Pop. That actually was the popcorn that was already in the can, in the pan, and this actually would do. You put it on the stove and you just keep on moving it back and forth. Now, being that I have electric top, it's very difficult to move it back and forth. I don't want to mess my eye up too much. Whereas if you had a gas top or a glass top, it may be a little bit easier. So now all of our butter on the inside is nice and melted. As you can hear, it sizzling a little bit. And when I shake it up, you can see that butter come up to the top. So right now, we are moments away from this popcorn to start popping. So you've already got it hot in there. Got all that heat on the inside. building up inside. Like I said, you just keep on shaking. Now with your eye this hot, it does get a little toasty over here. So just keep that in mind. Don't let your hands get too hot. Don't get burned. Alright, we've had our first kernel pop. So we are on that brink. Here we go, and they're popping. As you see in there, we do got some that has started to pop. Now this is very crucial. We need to make sure at this point we keep shaking so that way those popcorn kernels don't stay on the bottom and they don't get burnt to the pan. And doing this, the last time I made it, I only had about 5 kernels that didn't pop in the entire 2 bags. Versus where you're doing a microwave, you have a lot that may not be popped. So I actually like this way better than I did the microwave style. Be careful as you are shaking it up, some of that grease may pop out. So as you're starting to pop, you might want to turn it down a little bit as you're putting it back on. But that's it. Make sure you keep shaking it because you still got some of those kernels down the bottom. And when it happens quick. As you hear, I still have some kernels down the bottom. So I'll make sure I keep it moving so those kernels on the bottom do not burn. And as you hear, we still have some popping going on there. And if you wanted to do more popcorn, I would highly recommend using a bigger pot, or even doing smaller batches. So it's been a few seconds since I heard pop, so I'm going to think we are finished. So I'm going to take it off. A little mini glove to put down on here, that way it don't burn the countertop. Where's my big bowl? Over here. Sorry. Oh, just moved into our nice new apartment, so sometimes it's hard to find our steam. Got a nice big bowl. Gonna pop that lid. Come on over here. Look at all that steam. Look at that. Oh yeah. Then dump it right inside of there. Perfect. Now as you see, there are some in here that do not have butter on it because that was down at the bottom. So all you gotta do is just shake it up a little bit, and that butter is going to spread throughout. Just like you would in a popcorn bag. Right after you take it out of the microwave, you like to shake it up a little bit. And there we have it. We have a nice batch of fresh microwave popcorn that we actually did right on our stovetop. So all I can say now is buen provecho. So good. Enjoy!